Hello and welcome everybody, my name is Marco and I'm Mr. Good Riddance. We are back for another tutorial on acrylic pouring wipes. Today I'm working on a round canvas, which is my favorite shape to work with. So now, without any further ado, let's do this! Okay, so this wipe is going to be similar to my previous one, and if you have not watched that video yet, you can click in the top right corner of this video and watch it now. I'm not going to use any heat gun or blowtorch. The cells in this artwork will pop up after we swipe our base color. In this case, we cannot swipe from one side to the other for obvious reasons, so I will swipe from the inside out twice. I start by adding my white in the middle. Remember, since this is my base color, I did not add any silicone oil in this bottle. However, the rest of the colors that I'm adding do have silicone in them, and this is because wipes work thanks to the reaction of silicone oil when covered by paint that doesn't have any in it. I will add color by color, and you don't need to be super precise here because any blank space usually gets filled as you add more and more paint. Just make sure you're covering the sides of the canvas too, in order to avoid any blank spots in your final artwork. So for this pour, I'm using just a regular plastic sheet, one of those you'd use to store documents. I cut it in pieces and it works really well, plus it allows us to see what's happening underneath, which is an added bonus. Sometimes you won't manage to make a straight swipe like in this case, but that's okay. As long as the paint is still wet, we can swipe on top of it and still get great results. So first I swipe on the other half of this side. And then I swipe again in the middle. Now I'm gonna gently tilt the canvas to allow the paint to move a bit back to the center. When you swipe, your base color takes some of the space at the beginning of your canvas, so you want to make sure you recenter your painting or you'll have a lot of white space in the middle. Now I will add a bit of extra white since I used most of the one that was in the middle for the first wipes, and then I'll do the exact same process. So soaking it in white and then swiping across. So I managed to do it in only 2 swipes in this case, and I'm gonna recenter it again. Now with a straw I will press down, swipe and blow on the edges of the white, as there are some colors below that we can bring to the surface to reduce the white part even further. In this case I had to cut the process because I basically just covered the camera with my head for the whole 5 minutes, so here you can see the results. And now I will just move my working table a bit to more easily reach the top of the painting and do the same. And finally I will tilt it once more to make the white as centered as possible. So here's the final result hanging on the wall in my living room. Remember that the trick to get all these cells is to use silicone oil in all of the colors except for the base. You won't even need any heat gun or blowtorch to activate the silicone. Also remember that under your first color of swipe there is some paint that can be brought back to the surface using a straw. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and found it useful. If you did, please like the video and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with all my new posts. As usual, thank you so very much for watching and I'll see you next time.